Hello. It is Nemi Batstone here with Nemi's Crafty Cafe. And today is Friday and it's Mystery Solve Day. So on Monday, I had sent you in my newsletter, the dimensions you need to solve this mystery. So we needed a piece of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5. Basic white or very vanilla, that is 5.25 by 8. And I don't know if you can see it, but oh yeah, it's pretty good. 2 score lines, one at 2 inch and one at 4 inch. Then you needed some designer series paper, which was 4 inches by 5.25, and then 2 pieces, 1 3/4 by 5. Then we need some ribbon, and then as well as some pearls. So these are the Festive Pearls. That was last week's final week for receiving for free. This week, for this time round, is the adhesive back sparkle gems. So love those. And then you needed a stamp set. So then I picked the Beary Cute stamp set. Okay. Oh yes, and a punch. So the punch we're going to use today is the modern oval punch. And it's this one that kind of looks like a shape of a pill. So I thought that would be fun and simple to use just to get the design going. Okay, so let's get our card front started. So we're just gonna take our card base and the usual, fold it in half and burnish it like so. Then we need the front of our card. So this is the big designer series paper, and it's just gonna go in the front. Oh, love those bears on the back. So painful when you have to cut that down. It's like, which side do I really want to use? But then I remembered we have to punch this out. So there doesn't make any sense putting the other side up. Okay, there we go. So now you're just going to take your punch. Now you can use a die, but remember you're just going through 2 pieces of paper. So make sure you get that die through there. Now we're pushing our punch all the way up. And then we're just going to eyeball that and try and find the center. Gonna look there. And once you're ready, just punch that through. And then you got your little hole and your little pill, which can go away. Okay, now we can put that punch away. And then I'm just gonna add some ribbon along the top. So this is a little thicker. Now, if you don't want your ribbon showing on the back side, then you can put your ribbon underneath your designer series paper. So just think of that before you decide to put your ribbon onto your cardstock. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and find my mini glue dots here so I can hold that in place. This ribbon's a little thicker, harder to tie, so I'm just gonna use a mini glue dot to help me and make sure I'm straight like so, and then we're just gonna tie that into a knot. It's just easier when the ribbon's this thick to use a knot, especially if you're going to mail it. And I'm just gonna twist before I pull. Okay, so there we have it. Not too bulky. We've got our ribbon all the way through, and now that is the front of the card. So now let's work on the inside. So now we're going to grab our basic white, and then we're just going to burnish that into a Z fold. So you're gonna fold it in half, and then we're gonna fold it the other way. So now you have that beautiful Z fold. Now you're gonna want that to burnish really well because it's gonna stand up and it's gonna be on the inside. So it's gonna help keep our card standing up. And then I'm going to just grab my paper here and my old olive, because it's a polymer stamp. And I'm gonna add a tree. You can see I've already done this once or twice, maybe a few times. And we're gonna add our tree here as a little inside touch. There we go. And that's finished. Now we're going to create our inside. Okay, one, and then our last one. I think it was the other way. I put it the other way. So I have the 2 lines there. Okay, that is the inside. So we're just gonna grab our card base. And now to glue this down, we are gluing just the one side to the inside there. So we're going to flip this over, add our glue to the back. You don't want that whole middle piece in there, the bottom half, or else you're not going to have your fun fold and you're not going to have a card that opens. Just going to try and put that straight. This is why I love liquid glue. You have a little bit of wiggle room. And now you can see your card. Now it's going to stand up like so. And then you have the inside. There's your Z. So then when you open it up, you have your 2 pieces that fall out and you still have plenty of room to write your sentiment. And then this just closes. Okay, so let's finish off that little hole. So like I said, you needed a piece of scrap. So we're just going to take this and scrap whites to match. I'm going to punch it out. Get rid of these. And then we're going to bring in our sentiment, which is the warm wishes. And now I'm going to just use Night of Navy. Get that nice and inked up. And just try and center that. And oops, stuck to my finger. Got a little bit of glue all over my fingers. And this is good to go. Now you have a couple options here. You can either use dimensionals or just glue this right onto the card. So you can see it's got to fit in this little hole. So then when you open up the card, it is still there on the inside. So we're just going to take that. So I'm going to use this as a template. I'm not going to use pop dots or, dimensionals. Sorry, my team and I, when we gather, we call them pop dots. So, or Pop Tarts. So feel free to nickname it whatever you like. We've got this running dictionary in our group of all the different names and stuff for all of our tools. It's just fun. Okay, there you go. Now that is done. Ta-da! And we're almost finished. So I've chosen to use Festive Pearls to add a little bit of sparkle to go with that ribbon. Now, Festive Pearls was my giveaway gift last month. So if you spent $60 or more, you got one of these. This month, we are now using the adhesive back sparkle gems with the beautiful gold and silver and black. Love it. So you'll be seeing me use that quite a bit. So I'm going to take these little silver ones and I'm just going to drop them into these little snowflakes. Or you could use the dots. It's another option. One there. And I'm going to add another one about there. Oh, actually, I'm going to put that one right on that snowflake. There. And I want 2 more on the bottom. 1, 2. Or not. Wherever. There we go. And our card is done. So I love this design. Just open it up, slide, and I'll just show you another one. So here's another version I made earlier or last week. And it is a thank you one. So this one I did use dimensionals for the word thank you. It actually pops up. Not too sure if you can see that. And when you open it up, you have the word thank you, and then same thing, you can easily color on the inside or you've got lots of room to write your sentiment or personal note on the inside. So that is the thank you. And then here's an example of a Christmas one, just warm wishes. So different punches works great. I believe I used a die on this one instead, and it is just a really fun design. So I hope you enjoyed Mystery Monday / Share It Friday, and hope you have a lot of fun stamping this weekend. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy stamping.